Guys, I'm going to attempt to do a hunter. I'm using a sea serpent crew, but I think you can use it. I think you can use anything that buffs combat speed as well. So this is going to be fairly long as I try to do this for completely free. But I will be busting the fleet up, or I'll be retreating, going into the base, busting the fleet up, repairing them, coming back out. Sometimes it's map repair that's free. It's a very long way to hit the target, but it is a way that you can do it for completely free. I have 2 charged explosive and 2 charged concussive. Now I get them moving and then I run. I go all the way up here. I let these hunters deal with this stuff. When he turns, I'm coming back down into this area right here. I want to bring those hunters through this P cloud. I don't know if it helps, but it makes me feel better about it if I can cause them some kind of something. I do. Usually one boat takes some pretty good damage. Sometimes if I bring them down in the P cloud, I can not take so much damage. I can free map repair this section. You got to bust it up into sections. Do that part, then you got to do this part, then you got to do this part, and then you got to do this part, and you got to do this part. You got to, you got to retreat every time, and it does take a while because you start back here every time. So I'll cut the video up after I repair, after I show you how I repair. This should be a free map repair, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Alright guys, cut that into section. I got that first part out. Once again, I'm going to be chopping this video up. So I'm going to come all the way down here and activate this. What I'm going to do, once I activate them, I'm going to turn and come back up through here. I'm going to see if I can trap them. What I cannot trap will follow me up through here. That means I'm going to turn and put my hunters right here so they can't fire torps at me. I seem to be getting, my damage is coming concussively. It's where I'm getting most of my damage, so I'm going to go ahead and get those mortars firing because I know they're going to. Yeah, they'll be gone by the time I come back, possibly. Yep. Alright, I'm going to come back up to this point right here where this cross member comes over. I'm going to park it right there. And as you can see, when I zoom in, my charged is well over halfway gone. So I've got to retreat and let my charged armor build back up. There's a yellow line and a white line. I'll be honest with you, I don't know which is which. I don't know if yellow is concussive or explosive. I don't know. So Not all this. 2 minutes and 43 seconds on that one. Not all of these will be instant map repair. I will have to dock and bust the fleet apart on probably this next one. I think it's the next one. There's a lot of ships in, I believe, in this next fleet that I activate. I want to activate this boat, not this one. And that means that I'm going to have to deal with some of these mortars, but that's okay. And I will get shot at a little bit right there. But you just turn and go again. Some of them you'll trap in here, some of them you won't. This one's going to follow me. Looks like 2 of them are going to follow me. I'm going to go up around this bend to keep them from shooting torpedoes at me. That's where I'm taking most of my damage, is torpedoes. It's when they have a clear line of fire at me. You have to turn because you can't outrange those bad boys. So now what I'm going to do is let him chill out, let him calm down so he doesn't not in berserk mode, and just come down here and start popping them. Let's go get these 2 electric eels. And then run from the morts. Next, I will do these 2, and that's the big fleet. This is the big fleet right there in the center. Can I may prepare this one? I can. Very good. It's a very long way to do it, but for me, I'd rather do it this way as to spend a coin. So some people don't have the ability, some players don't have the ability to spend coin on this game. So if we can find a way to do it free, find a way to do it for free. I'm going to come and get that gluttony and then that gluttony. All right. Now this is the big fleet right here. This is usually the point where I have to, after I kill this group right here, I have to actually go in the base and bust my fleet into pieces to do instant repair. So hopefully I've got just one following me. Yeah, just one it looks like. And I'll do the same thing here. I'll just tuck behind this little notch and get this guy right here. You do have to, once you get into that notch, you do have to turn a little bit. Now I don't know if it, you know, if it just, yeah, I'll probably have to go in to repair from that. So I'm gonna wait out the retreat. Yeah, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So I will have to go in. I know it's just 8 minutes and 46 seconds, but if I'm going to continue to do it, you know, for free, especially if I'm using crews, you know, I need to go in here and just bust it apart real quick. It doesn't take too long to do it. And you're right back out on the map, and you have a full fleet. That should be the last time I have to retreat, so So I've got to get that fleet, and I have to drag it all the way back across the screen. I'll tell you right now, if you come here and when they start firing, turn up and go perpendicular to the mortar fire, it makes it a little easier. So I'll come down here and then I'll turn up and I'll activate that Leo and just turn and run. He's going to start firing here in just a second, and I'll turn more. There we go. Need to turn as soon as you possibly can right there, because they're a little faster than you are, unless you have a crew on that's got a bonus, bonus combat speed. I believe all of these get trapped behind the wall because of the angle they're coming in at, so you don't really have to worry about coming up here. He looks like he may try to sneak around. Yeah, and now you've just got to go all the way back and get those two gluttonies. So alright, we will check. The repair time. I'm sure I'll have to bust it apart too, but we shall see. Nine minutes and 21 seconds. So I can bust it apart. And there is, well, there it is, guys. There's the Hunter campaign, the Hunter Tier 7, completely free. Yep, it's time consuming, but it is 100% free. That's how I do it.